Did he trick Aoi? Indeed. But I would say in this case, the ends justify the means. Aoi had one of the most phenomenal games of his young, burgeoning high school career with the youth squad. He was central to their 3-0 defeat of their overwhelmed team. But yet, his career was destroyed. Immediately after the game, he meets with Fukuda, the manager of the youth squad, and he tells him, "You're done being a forward. Not to be forward, but you will become a defender." Aoi is shaken to his core. He explicitly states the reason he joined this Tokyo team exclusively was to become the world's best forward. So this does not mesh with his dream, not one bit. And yet, Fukuda lets him know succinctly that it can never be. He tells him, "Your debut on the world stage will be as a full back specialist. A complete position change. Position Aoi's never played, and one he couldn't even have imagined before this fateful day. He's enjoying soccer more and more," he tells him. Learning about the intricacies. And we have to admit, the boy has a talent for scoring, which Fukuda does himself. But he tells him, "Aoi, sorry, this will be the end for you." And how are you supposed to take this? He's a young man, a young teenager, who's coming to grips with himself and living in a new unknown area and having to deal with something this cataclysmic as being told that your career was over at the position you've been dreaming of playing your entire life. That's momentous. Aoi can't even fathom. He's struggling with coming to grips with this. His thoughts are sputtering, tripping over his words, struggling to put together coherent thoughts, gasping for his breath, clutching his chest. He is beyond disturbed. And he asked this question, "Are you saying my play as a forward is no good?" It's not what he's saying at all. Actually, your talent, your genius in seeing the whole field is what's allowing you to play exceptionally at this level. But for the A team, your inadequacies will not cut it. And here's the hard fact about life. Sometimes we must cut the fat. To get where we need to be, we must make adjustments and sacrifices. Are you willing to do what it takes to get to where you want to be? And that is the pivotal question for Aoi. Because he can settle for a solid career, high school career, and maybe a fledgling minor's role, being a forward. Or he can swallow his pride, reinvent himself, let himself be built back up from the ground up, and become the star that Fukuda knows he can be. Nobody said it would be easy. This would be a tall order to accept for anyone, nonetheless a teenager in a foreign place without the guidance of those closest to him. Because as Fukuda tells him, this is a youth team. This isn't a public soccer team. We don't have the luxury of fielding those who we know will be of no significant use to us. This isn't a little play group. This is business. And it's not like he's being cold-hearted about it. This is very practical. And he told him it was actually planned. When he met him in Ehime, he had this envision from the start. But he knew if he told Aoi at the time, he wouldn't have accepted the offer and he wouldn't be where he is today. Is that a little calculated? Yes. Did he trick Aoi? Indeed. But I would say in this case, the ends justify the means. And it's sad to say, as much as I would like to see our main character play forward, he's not going to do it on the stage that he wants. So as hurtful as it is to see him in pain, and as tough as it is to know that his dream won't be realized in the way that he saw it, him rising to the challenge will be the highlight of this anime. Thank you for watching. Arigato. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you want. Thanks for watching. Check me out at Centron Anime, Centron Life, or Centron Laughs, or other social media.